Hello, Chairman Wiggum, Vice Chairman Stevens, Ranking Member Kelly, and members of the State and Local Government Committee. My name is Micah, and thank you for allowing me to have my testimony in support of HB618. I want to shorten this because some people have said some of the things I'd like to say. I guess I'll start with fear. What I'm feeling right now, since I'm not a public speaker, I'm feeling a bit of fear. But I know that everyone has felt the fear of this since it started. It's never ending. Matter of fact, just today, just looking on the news, any news page you go to, there's something that's scaring you, scaring us. And the numbers, they're going up. Everything is about fear. And I would like to see that stop and some good news for all of Ohio. Now, I've had issues with anxiety in the past. There are millions of people that have anxiety. Millions of people that are faced with, do I wear a mask when I'm worried about being able to breathe when I have a panic attack? What do? Fear. Definitely need to stop that. And I think the legislature has the power to do that. Which leads me to the statement I would like to make, and this is brief. The legislative body must put an end to the current health orders and require that the governor, the Ohio Department of Health, and any health emergency governing body seek approval from the legislature and include the legislature in any and all emergency response processes involving public policy, orders, and mandates. There's a mountain of evidence available now compared to what was available at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. The governor continues to deliberately bypass the legislature, and in doing so undermines our democracy and the Ohio Constitution. We have reached a point in this health emergency where the imminent threat we faced in the beginning has changed to a serious ongoing health concern. That's not to mean that people can get sick and sadly people die. But that happens in car wrecks, that happens with the flu. So we can't shut down everything. We can't walk around every day in fear because of coronavirus, because of the flu or anything. If there is no imminent threat, then there is no reason the governor cannot make his case with the legislature and use the lawful legislative processes to move forward in the health emergency response. No matter what side of the political aisle you're on, the Ohio Constitution, laws, and processes must be upheld and followed. The governor, along with representatives, senators, represent all people of Ohio, regardless of party, and all took an oath to defend and uphold the Ohio Constitution. And I would like to think that the Ohio Constitution always matters, regardless whether it is a health emergency, a state of emergency, it should always matter. The damage that has been done, not just by the coronavirus, but also by an overreaching, draconian response, has and continues to have a multitude of effects on the citizens and economies of Ohio. Even if all the mandates, emergency orders, fear-mongering stop today, right now, the effects will continue to reverberate for years. Lastly, if you do not vote this bill out of committee, you will choose to not take a stand, take back your power. This is your power. Your governing power, which comes from the people you represent. All of us. We're all Ohioans. If House Bill 618 goes nowhere, you will not only have given up your legislative authority and your power, but the power of us citizens. Once the citizens have no power, and you, the legislature has no power, we cease being a democracy. Thank you. I would like to also say as a side note, I do support SB 311. Thank you for allowing me to give my testimony.
Thank you for your testimony today. Questions. We'll move on to